right, here we are back for Jarhead Hot Takes with your favorite Jarhead. That's right, that's me, AJ Cox, and we are going to get into it. We're going to talk about some good stuff. Then I'm going to have a conversation over here on the Ticker Talkers, and we'll see how that goes. And yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying these hot takes. I know I enjoy doing them. And I'm just having a blast and, trying to spread positivity as best I can because, well, we don't have enough positivity in this world. We need to lift each other up. We need to make things better instead of working on bringing people down. That's the opposite of what we need to be doing, in my humble opinion. Of course, it's just this one person. I'm just one person. This one person's opinion, and that's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? But I try to do these at 11:30 every day. Today I'm a little bit late. I do apologize. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Lost track of time, and then I'm late. And that's the way it goes. So for the listeners out there, if you want to make a comment or anything like that, you're more than welcome. Make a comment, and yeah, I'll try to answer the questions as best I can as I'm going through all this stuff. But yeah, it should be a good time. Let me pull up my notes here. All right, today is Wisdom Wednesday. Honor in action. Honor in action. So that's what we're going to talk about today. It should be a good time. But Wisdom Wednesday. I wish I could say that I've got all the wisdom in the world and I could tell everybody everything and be perfect. But I got to be honest, I don't have all the wisdom in the world. I just, I'm just here trying to make things better. But honor in action. Hey, Sheila, how you doing? Honor in action. So honor is lived, right? Honor is lived, not claimed. So you can't go out and claim honor. You can't go out and say, hey, I'm honorable, and tell everybody that, and that be your claim. You have to show that through your actions, right? And other people have to look at you and say, that person's honorable, right? You can say you're honorable all day long, but unless you are the one out there doing it, then or you're the one, excuse me, let me rephrase that. You're out there telling everybody that you're honorable doesn't make you honorable. I mean, you could be, but it has to be through how you live your life. How do you treat others? How do you go at life and try to do things in the most positive, influential way that you can, right? To be honorable in that action. So honor is lived, not claimed, right? Integrity is tested in small moments. So your integrity goes along with the honor, right? And as you're out there in life, you have to recognize that your integrity is, man, it's so huge in life. And it's huge to the people around you because people can see through it. And it amazes me. Hey, Shannon, how you doing, man? It amazes me how people they lose track of their self and how they communicate with other people, and then as they're doing that and going back and forth with people, they start to lose their self, right? And their integrity from what everybody else sees. They're like, oh, that dude, he's not very, he just kind of spews lies. He tells half truths, or, those types of things. And it's amazing when those half truths catch up to you. And, somebody came on here on the Ticker Talkers and was talking about, oh man, they were calling me, what the heck do you call it? I can't even remember now. Stolen valor. That's what they were saying. They're stolen valor. Okay, that's fine. And somebody can think that all day long. But the reality is that's not necessarily true all the time. Can it be true? Absolutely. But your integrity by your actions and what you do, right? you shouldn't get on a platform like this and tell people that, you were a recon ranger, you were out there freaking, doing all kinds of craziness and stuff like that. Because I wasn't. I was in the daggum band. I only deployed one time in my life. You just got to be honorable, and you have that integrity to be able to just tell the truth. And nobody's going to be upset because you have decided that, hey, I'm going to tell the truth in everything that I'm doing here. And nobody's going to fault you because you didn't go out and you weren't the one kicking down the doors, and you weren't the recon ranger out there doing stuff. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, right? But you do have to respect. You have to respect people and show them honorable actions, right? So having respect is a huge thing in my book. And how do you get respect? Oh man, that's a tough one, dude. Getting respect. Simplify hard charger. All right, Shannon, man. Simplify to you too, man. How do you get what the heck was I saying? I lost track of my thought there. How do you gain respect, right? And I think there's a golden rule out there that do unto others as you would have them do unto you, something of that nature, right? And I think if you treat someone with respect, with honor, those types of things, then you're going to get that back. How did you put your red banner on your live? That was a good question, Briar, because it took me a hot minute to figure it out, and I would probably have to go back and figure it out again to tell you, but I'll try and here in just a little bit if you hang out with me for a little bit. Respect is earned through your actions. Absolutely. Eric served in both the Marine Corps and the Army. Very nice. Very nice. But in order to get respect, you got to give respect, right? You got to treat others the way you would want to be treated. And you got to show them in your actions toward them that you're worthy of their respect, right? They have to see, and you have to know. I mean, think about your leaders. There are leaders that we've had that maybe we don't respect them. We respect the rank. Why? Because we have to respect the rank in the military. That's part of being in the military. You don't have to respect the person, but by gum, you got to respect the rank. And that's just something that we have to think about, right? And if I'm showing respect to others around me, and here's a good example. A lot of people look out and as their leader, and because every unit. Okay, well, first off, I'll say this. I'm kind of stumbling over this. First off, is this one? Everyone's a turd. Okay, I'll just tell you, yeah, everybody is a turd. All right, and then you only have two types of turds. You got good turds and you got bad turds, right? Good and bad turds. So I classify everybody as a turd just because, that's just my thought process. But so if you have good turds, you got bad turds, you are going to gain, or you're going to try to look at individuals that have struggled, right? Those bad turds, right? You're going to look out at them and you're going to see them and you're going to be like, oh man, that dude, he ain't worth my time. He's a bad turd. He's lost. He's this, he's that. And you go around them, right? And you don't spend time and effort with those individuals. And in reality, that's the opposite of what we need to be doing. We need to be spending more time with those bad turds, more time trying to be respectful with them, try to gain their respect, right? Show them integrity in how we deal with them and treat them in comparison to other people. We need to lift them up and make them better, right? Those are the things that are going to make you honorable in your actions, right? And it all so many times, somebody gets in trouble, somebody does something stupid, and we have to realize that when somebody's in trouble and does something stupid, that's just a moment in time, man. That is seriously just one small moment. What is that? Machiavelli, The Qualities of a Prince, chapter 17. Is it better to be loved or feared? That's the best way to explain respect. Ooh, that's good. I like that. I like that. Uh, I can't say that if my life depended on it. Machiavelli. I don't know, man. I I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. Um, but yeah, those turds, man. I always say this: you gotta go in and you've got to treat those turds with respect because those turds are natural born leaders. I don't know if you've ever thought about that, right? But a turd that, or what I consider the bad person, the person that gets in trouble, those types of things, right? That individual is a natural born leader. Uh, Naturally is able to get people to do things they want to do, right? The definition of leadership, the sum of those qualities of intellect, human understanding, and moral character that enables a person to inspire and to control a group of people successfully. Well, those turds can inspire people and they can control them. They can get them to do what they want to do. And that's something that you got to recognize, right? And as a leader, if I just say, "Oh, they're the turd, it's not a big deal," and I'm going to push them off to the side, well, trust me, they're leading somebody. They're working on it because those guys don't sit there and be quiet. They're going to be loud. They're going to let people know, and they're going to get people to follow them. So you have to look at those turds and figure out a way to pull them in, and try to pull them in and try to gain their trust. Right? That's something that is huge, 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 huge when you think about it. Right? And what I would do is I would pull those guys in, and I would, like, let's say that something was going strange in the unit, right? And I couldn't put my finger on it, couldn't figure out what it was. I would pull the turd in and be like, "Hey, look, man, and I'd be honest with them. I said, "Look, man, you're the guy, the guy that I, is the turd that I consider the turd in the unit or what have you." I may say it nicer to that to them, but you're the one that contradicts everything and this and that, and I can't get a straight answer like what's actually going on in the unit. And they're like, they'll always shy away and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm not gonna say that. That's I don't know about all that." But go ahead, man, and tell them, "No, I want your honest opinion. I want your honest feedback." And they're going to give you honest feedback, and it is amazing the honest feedback that you get from them, and that helps you gain their respect, right? And if you can take their feedback and then start utilizing some of that, then they're going to see like, "Oh wow, he really listened. He really did what some things that I thought I said, like I said that." And he's going to recognize that, and they're going to want to follow you even more, right? And you're now inspiring that the turd, right? You're inspiring that bad turd to become a good turd. So that's one way. Now that's a overtime thing, right? You got to continue and do that over and over and over and over and those types of things. But man, I'm telling you, you got to pull those guys in. You got to show respect in order to gain respect. You got to be honorable, right? You got to live your life honorably. You got to go around. You've got to help others. You got to lift others up. You got to make others better. I always say it's better to push everything outward and look out for everybody else and uplift everybody else around you instead of yourself. It's not a me game. It's a we game. So I would rather focus on the we, the everybody else around me, lift them up, make them look good. Because if you do that, in turn, you're going to look good. But instead of just focusing on me, right, that doesn't get you anywhere. That only gets you what you want in that moment. And you may pull the wool over people's eyes for a while, but eventually somebody's going to see it. They're going to be like, "You only care about you. You only care about you getting what you want." Instead of listening, right? We have two ears, right? You got to listen. Listen to those around you, and what are they saying? What is the things that's going on, and trying to better them, because bettering somebody else makes you so much better in the long run. I had a major that had it in for me. My year in Okinawa wasn't good. Oh, I'm sorry, Eric, man, that sucks. It sucks to be on the receiving end of that for sure. I'd be curious, like, how did you overcome that, Eric? What happened there? But anyways, what's our call to action today? Our call to action today, pretty simple, but do one honorable thing today when no one is watching. don't do it for self-glory, right? But do one honorable thing. Go out and do that one thing for everybody out there, and or not for everybody, for that one person or whoever it may be. But do one honorable thing today, and then all you got to do is just keep doing that. Do one, continue to do one, then bump it up to two, right? That's the goal. That we're going to continue to snowball this thing, and we're going to get better and better and better as life goes on. It's a funny story. Well, I'm very curious to hear it. Maybe you should come on a podcast and tell your story sometime. It'd be great to hear from you. You can go to the website, thelostart.podbean.com, or you can just Google the Lost Art Project Veterans Voices, and on there's a record your story tab. Click on that tab. That takes you in my calendar, and then you just set you up a date to record your story. I'd be very curious to hear it, and I like recording stories. Why do I record everyone's stories? Because it's important to have history. It's important to document these things for future generations. It's good for your family to hear. It's good for your friends to hear. It's good therapeutic for you to be able to talk about some of the things. And the reality, it's your story and your words, and you only have to talk about the things that you want to talk about, right? It's from your perspective of your life during the military, and it's a pretty good deal. My orders got switched from Missouri to Hawaii. Well, Hawaii's not a bad place to be. I could tell you that. It's nice. I've never spent a long time there, to be honest with you. I haven't spent like 3 years, but I spent a vacation there, and man, it was really nice on vacation. Hawaii. Yeah, buddy. But yeah, Wisdom Wednesday, honor in action. You got to take action, right? All right. Hey, thank you guys for tuning in over here on the Face Pagers, the Xers, the YouTubes over there. I truly appreciate it. And I'm gonna jump over here on the TikTok and just have some conversation. So if you're interested, go hit me up on TikTok, and I usually sit over there with those guys for a little bit because I get more responses from them during the day when I do these things. But just a reminder, don't forget, every day, I try to do these around 11:30. Today is a little bit late, but that's okay. I try to do it from 11:30 and Central Time, Monday through Friday. And then don't forget, every day, Monday through Friday, is a new episode from the Lost Art Project Veterans Voices. And you can go check that out and download. Go in there, like it, share it. I don't know. Go in and make comments. Go to Apple Podcasts if you can. Click on the podcast. Just type in the Lost Art Project Veterans Voices. Scroll down and you'll see a rate or make a or review this podcast or something like that. Go in there once you've heard it. Go in there and make a review. Let me know what you think about it. Hopefully you like it, and if not, it's okay. That's all right too. Just honest opinion. I'm looking for honest opinions here. But go in and check it out. You'll get some good scoop out of it. I promise you. But you can always go to the website. That's the lostart.podbean.com. You can watch them from a computer directly from the website. If you're on a phone, it's you have to download the app, the Podbean app. But yeah, man, go in and check it out. Let me know what you think. But to everybody out here, thanks for tuning in. I truly appreciate it. Stay motivated. Change your socks.
No more 22. Honor the journey and finish the fight.